Hello, souls and demons. Welcome back. Today's story is called Haunted Headphones. This was written by my good friend Dr. Heinous. A link to his YouTube channel will be in the description. He does creepypasta narration like myself, so if you enjoy my stuff, please do me a favor and check him out. Anyways, let's get to the story. Sit back, grip your seats, have a drink, say your prayers, and enjoy. Do me a favor. If you're in a room where noises are being made, find your headphones and put them on. Listen to the muffled sounds of your house. Sounds a little different, but you can still tell what's going on around you. Now try with music on. You should at least hear footsteps, low chatter. Maybe one of the loud-ass AC window units like I have. It's not like headphones make you fucking deaf. You hear things. But the noises I hear with my new headphones, I shouldn't. Where I live, there is a place called Mountaintop, where people come together to eat funnel cake, pretend to be interested in buying baby animals just to play with them, and sell each other random shit. You get up at 5 a.m., drive to the top of this mountain, and walk around in the heat for 3 hours, leaving with a bunch of shit you never knew you needed. I suffered through a trip 2 weeks ago with a full leg cast. That sucked, but it was worth it because, well, I love funnel cake. After the funnel cake was past the point of delicious and on its way to the Ninja Turtles, I was getting about ready to leave when I came across this headphone booth. Hundreds of headphones on 3 tables. No packages, no marking, just black headphones. In the middle of the center table, there was a sign that said $1. $1, I thought. Fuck yeah, I'll buy some headphones for $1. Thanks to my 2-year-old sister. Mine were in 2 pieces, so I decided it was time to buy some new ones and approach the table. I look around to find the person running the booth when I find a tiny old lady, sitting lower than the table in one of those creepy wicker chairs. Her face, completely void of emotion. She looked to be, I don't know, honestly, 120. And that's not a joke. Do you know that weird raisin grandma from SpongeBob? This woman looked like that thing's 3-month-old corpse. Also, not to be ageist, but the fact that she even knew what headphones were surprised me. I heard her body creak as she stood and walked towards the table. Her faded gray eyes met mine as I fumbled for my wallet. What was that chill I just felt, I thought. It felt like it scraped down my bones. Even being 3 feet away, her breath made it to my nose, almost causing me to vomit. The skin hung off her face like it didn't belong to her. As I handed her the $100 bill, she grabbed it as she gave me a death stare like she was about to stab me in the throat. I then handed her a $1 bill and said I was just joking. It looked like she could use some joy in her life. She looked like she hadn't smiled in 60 years, and yet, too, she was not impressed. She just scowled and sat back down. I stared as our eyes were still locked, and then limped away, not breaking the contact. I love fucking with people. My leg was sore the whole ride home. Mountaintop is not a place to go with a broken leg. Now, I know most of you probably don't care why my leg is broken, but for those of you who are wondering, I fell. The ride back down the mountain was peaceful. My favorite part of the trip is always the view of the city below. It doesn't look that beautiful up close, I thought, before being startled out of my gaze by my sister's screams. I turned to see her, squeezing the imaginary life out of her plush panda, while wearing my new headphones. not wanting them to end up like the last ones. I reach back, snatching them off of her head, not really caring what her problem is. She didn't seem to mind me taking them back, so I put them in my bag, and we enjoyed the rest of the drive home. So apparently I didn't need the headphones as much as I thought, because I had forgotten I even bought the damn things until the following weekend. I had the house to myself because, well, everyone else had plans and I'm a socially retarded loser. Not really. I just like to do all of my socializing through a computer screen as I listen to music. Unfortunately, we were in the middle of a heat wave and my insanely loud AC window unit was running non-stop. It wouldn't shut the fuck up. Man, I wish I had some headphones, I thought. I do have headphones. I bought them from that creepy old bitch at Mountaintop that didn't have a sense of humor. I grabbed my new headphones and put them on to continue scrolling Twitter with the clear and uninterrupted sounds of classical music. Or so I thought. When you're in a certain mindset, your brain can play tricks on you, make you hear things. Everyone knows that. I wasn't in that kind of mindset. I had been trying for hours to crawl my way out of the funny cat video wormhole I fell into, but damn, the related videos are what get you. If the thumbnail is a kitten in a toy rocket ship, I have to watch it. Just as one cat did a triple backflip because of a cucumber, which I don't blame him for, I hate them too. When I heard the muffled sounds of someone banging on the back door. Not knocking, banging, like someone in a horror movie trying to escape a psychopath. A frantic and desperate pounding. I sat there listening to the door that sounded like it was about to explode off its hinges, paralyzed with fear. Who would need to beat on the door like that? Everyone has a key, and if they lost it, there was a spare hidden right beside the door, along with 2 or 3 more around the house. I got locked out a few months ago and had to go through a window, prompting my neighbor to call the cops, thinking I was a burglar. I was wearing a ski mask, but only to scare my roommate. If I'm going to break into a house, even my own, I'm doing it right. After regaining control over my body, I slid my headphones off just for the banging to instantly stop. Without my headphones, the house was quiet. Well, except for the fucking AC unit. I looked out the back door to see nothing but the light from the moon casting a slight glow through the forest. I checked the locks on the doors and windows just in case someone did see value in my death. Then took my place back at my computer, sliding my headphones back on. Just as the pad surrounded my ears, the banging started again. First the back door, then the front, followed by all the windows one by one, including the one which was 2 feet from me. The rhythm of my heart went from smooth Mozart to that "move bitch, get out the way" song real fast. I jumped up, causing the headphones to be ripped off of my head, and the banging stopped. What the fuck is going on? After another perimeter check resulting in no answers, I sat back down in terrified confusion. It's gotta be noises in the video, I thought. I rewound the video, then unplugged the headphones and listened. Cat drinking water. Person puts cucumber behind cat. Cat sees cucumber. Cat does a 3-foot-high triple backflip. No banging. Am I going crazy, I thought? That's the only explanation. One psycho banging on the door, okay, but upwards of, 10 people banging on all doors and windows? I've got to be going insane. I looked down at the unplugged headphones and pondered, then picked them up, slipping them over my head. After hearing what sounded like the breathing of a 30-year smoker, I heard a voice whisper, "Let us in."